Welcome everybody. Here we are again, PJ's Thoughts. Today I want to talk about actual COVID-19, the coronavirus, and the impact that it's having on New Jersey. So, today my concern is the children. The children, of course. As of last week, Thursday or Friday, 18 kids were diagnosed. Kids they're all under the age of 18. And as of today, there's only 7 cases, including that 18. We got it down to 7. Okay. But the thing about that is they started testing kids. And listen to this ratio. 6 out of 7 kids have tested positive for COVID-19, the coronavirus. That's huge. That's huge. As of today, in New Jersey, there are 17 plus 100 new cases of COVID-19. Now back to the children, and what they're experiencing is symptoms of high fever, low blood pressure, and then also the rash. So this Kawasaki disease, and which is also known as inflammatory symptomatic something. Severe inflammatory syndrome is what they're calling it. Now, the side effects, or the pretty much the basic, appearance of the disease, stating that you might have it, are the high fever, low blood pressure, and then the rash, right? Now the rash, they're relating it to hand, foot, and mouth disease. If you don't know what that is, it's like chickenpox on top of COVID. So a lot of kids are really struggling, and they go right into intensive care once they're diagnosed. So there should kind of put a platform on how serious this COVID-19 is attacking the children, who we were once told we're going to be okay and we didn't have to worry about it because they're young and their antibodies are strong enough to fight it, whereas you get older, your antibodies aren't strong enough. So we were more susceptible to getting it, becoming contagious. 6 out of 7 kids. How many kids are in your neighborhood? You know what I mean? And you're just letting them go outside. You're just letting them go outside and play with other kids. You know what I mean? And then they bring whatever it is that they had. And, everyone knows, like, when your kids go to school and they get sick, it came from the school. You know what I mean? Schools are closed. So how are your kids still going outside and coming home sick? Social distancing, people. This is why. We'll get to that.
This can't be good with everyone else, Georgie.
It can't be good. It can't be good at all. And that's what I'm getting at. I'm not there yet. He jumped the gun. But we will get there. We will get there. So, scroll down my notes. Hazard pay. That's something I'm going to be covering later on down the road, because I am still an essential worker, but I have yet to get that hazard pay with my company. Elmo got his hazard pay, right? Exactly. But I didn't. Maybe I should go work on Sesame Street. I don't really know. But that's for a later video. Wow. Did you really just do all of that? Come on now. I just want y'all to know my kids ain't going nowhere no time soon. Close family. Like, if I was at your house 3 months ago, last year, December, something like that, close. On a weekly basis, daily basis, that's close. If I haven't been there, I'm not going to start now. Nothing against you guys, because I can be asymptomatic. My kids can be asymptomatic. Why would I want to bring that to you, And then the obvious reason is you might have it. But still, still, family. I know my family. Don't take that the wrong way. So, 1,700 new cases plus 17 plus 100 new cases. 53% of the people that are going to die from those 1,700 cases are going to be white. 19% of the 1,700 cases are going to be Spanish. 18% is going to be black. 5.4%. You better not be shaking your butt. Sit down. 5.4% of people that are going to die are Asian. And the rest, others, will make up the rest of the 100%. There are 504 buildings in New Jersey that are producing the numbers that I have now. That are government, your mayors, your governors in New Jersey, different counties and things like that. There's 504 buildings right now that are producing this information, this data throughout New Jersey, north, central, and south. And that's kind of really all it is that I wanted to say about that. As an update on the COVID for New Jersey. Stimulus checks. There will be a second wave of stimulus checks. It should start by first week in June, when we will really know if it's going to happen or not, but it really is. We're just waiting on the Republicans. But the difference is, it may seem like they're sending out more money, but they're not. What they're doing is broadening the span of people who are eligible for the stimulus check. So, what that means is 16-year-old kids, because clearly from the cases of kids that were diagnosed with COVID, they base it off of 18 and under. Now, with the stimulus checks, they're going to initiate checks to 16-year-old kids. They're going to get $1,200, maybe $1,700 for just being a kid, 16. But here in Jersey at 16, you're legal, eligible to work. So that means you're eligible for a stimulus check because you make under $75,000. Which brings me to the next point. This is being spread out, broadened. So it went from $75,000 a year you were eligible, and they're trying to push it up to $150,000. So if you make less than $150,000 a year, you're also eligible for the stimulus check. So that means the $2 trillion that they already pushed out, which really didn't hit home, like everybody didn't get their checks yet. That money went somewhere, and that's another video. But you doubled that. Now you're going to double it again, which is triple. So, more people are going to be getting stimulus checks. By the beginning of June is when that should be stated, when that should be in concrete writing and be dispersed. Good thing about it is the first check was a rough draft, and now that the government already kind of knows how things are going to go, they can adjust and maybe people can get their money a little bit quicker. My kids are fighting over here. Yeah, look at y'all. I'm going to put y'all on YouTube because y'all want to fight. Y'all want to argue. Aiden want to act like a maniac. Aiden doesn't want to be good.
Yes. Stop it. You're being booby. So is Tika.
It's really this one.
Stop it. You're being booby.
Right. What is that? That's from watching YouTube and being stuck in his house in quarantine. He doesn't know what to do with his life. Maniac. Maniac. He has ADHD. So that's what it looks like in case you didn't know. So I'm just going to wrap it up here. And you know what? I will eventually have a title page and, a little introduction because PJ's Thoughts is not what my YouTube page is going to be about at all. But right now, I just want to get it out there just to help people because there's a lot of people that don't know this information, and that is scary because come Memorial Day. They're going to open things back up. I just went over the percentages of people that are dying from this, which is current events. And the numbers, that 1,700 plus new cases, a couple days ago we were down to 14. There's already a spike, and things didn't even open up yet. Come Memorial Day, all those asymptomatic people, we might as well just do what Sweden does. Let the strong live and the weak die off. Like, just open everything back up, and then we'll just weed them out that way with no care. Right. But we can't stay like this for too long because the government keeps printing out money. We're already over $20 trillion in debt. $20 trillion in debt. And then we're still printing more money, which is just adding on to that debt. So up top, they also got a sense of that. So where you think you might get a stimulus check, because this was talked about. This was one of the bills. We would have the residual income from the government from 8 to 12 months of repeated funds from the government, printing money to keep the economy afloat. That's going to devalue the dollar so much, and that's going to put us further into debt to where we might end up at the end of this with $30 trillion in U.S. debt. We are already in debt, and this is how they deal with it. Trump doesn't want to see the stock market crash. That's his last leg. Once that happens, then he's a deadbeat president. That's why you see all the bailouts, which I'll save for another video. If you like what you're seeing right now, post some comments. If you're going through financial situations, post some comments because I really have a lot of information. I talk to a lot of people. I watch a lot of key players, and hear what they have to say and things like that. Like, I'm here to help, and that's the only reason why I'm doing it. All right, fam. Stay blessed.